and gentlemen, what is going on inside the War Room? Back at it with our Week 2 picks. Now, we did this differently. We tried to do this differently at the beginning of the year, week number 1, by picking against the spread.
Y'all did not.
We heard you guys. We go down to the comments and we see you guys did not like it at all.
Yep.
And I was really butthurt about it because I enjoy that way more. It's way more of a challenge.
Yeah, I did too.
But we did come up with a compromise. We're going to go back to picking regular teams. We're going to be picking our winners every single week. But if we so choose to pick an upset, that is a team that is an underdog by 5.5 or more points, you get 2 points.
That's right.
That week. It's going to be the person with the most points at the end of the season that wins, and the least points at the end of the year that loses and has the ultimate forfeit.
So you're not out of it until the season is absolutely over. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because literally anybody could come in first place and anybody could come in last place and get that horrible, horrible punishment that nobody wants.
Everybody had a lead. Everybody was in first place last year at some point in time.
I think so.
Yeah, that's true.
Down below is our current record with our points. We're going to keep track of the record and points. This is off of the point spread. So everybody besides Logan looks terrible. Logan, you did.
Thank you.
That's
you.
a spread.
That is very tough to do. You went positive. Everybody else looked like a fool.
Yep.
But
I did not win my $32,000.
Yeah. Dang. I didn't even make it out of the first game.
Chance.
So we're going to get into it. We're going to do it this way this year. By the way, the big forfeit for next video is the loser has to wear a dress for the entire episode.
One person's very, very familiar with this.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, somebody's worn a dress like 5 times at this test.
Someone, I think, actually might
you
like
know
it.
what?
They do
That's
it
what
sometimes.
I'm saying, dude.
He just starts picking all the underdogs.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, I get to wear a dress on video?
I think the Falcons are definitely going to win this week.
All right. So we'll get into it, and whenever an upset happens, we will mention it, just so people know. So what are we starting with?
Lions.
Oh, you're starting with this one?
Yeah,
all right.
it's the first game.
Okay, do we want to say, because we talked about it before the game started. He has a cup. The Lions, for the first time in, 27 games, are favorites?
I believe it's 25 games. It's right around 20, but yeah, for the first time in 20-odd games, the Lions are favored to win. And it's against the worst team in the NFL. The Washington shouldn't have his name Commanders.
Worst team in the NFL?
They're the worst. Not like, I'm not saying sports-wise, but they are just the worst organization.
Oh, worst organization?
Worst name. They have the worst logo. They're just the worst.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Dude. This is like the hardest one.
It is, but I kind of feel confident about this one.
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going Washington.
I'm going.
I knew you were going
Lions.
I think just the fact that they're favorites for once, they're going to blow it, dude. It's Detroit. It's the Lions. I might switch this one at the end.
Oh, at the end. Okay.
But look,
all right.
Again, I'm bigger on Washington than all of you guys are.
Yeah.
I think that they're decent. They're they're bad, but they were decent last year. I don't think they're as good as last year. They're like
average.
below average.
I think they're both decent teams, but I think the Lions just got a little bit of a fire lit under their tuchus.
I do like the Lions more as a team, but there's just something about this game that I feel like people are just looking past. The Lions put up a ton of points.
Wins, dude. That was that draft class.
I was gonna say this is also Lions' home game. That's the only advantage I give it to the Lions, though.
Right. People are kind of on the high horse with the Lions because they put up 35 against the Eagles last week. Like they lost in a shootout.
They're not going to go. They're going to win a couple games, I think. And this is one of them.
This is going to be a lower scoring game, in my opinion. This should be a lower scoring game.
Jets and Browns.
Another tough one for me.
Okay. We're starting it out with this again. Okay, so this has a potential to get you a bonus point. The Browns are a 6.5 point favorite. So if you pick the Jets, you get a bonus point if you land and the Jets win.
Yep. Are we all ready?
Are we ready? I am ready.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Whoa!
I'm risking it, baby. Give me the Jets.
Give me
the Jets.
I wanted to also, but the Jets just did not look good against the Ravens last week.
6.5 points.
Oh, man.
It's the Ravens, though.
I'm going Browns.
It's crazy because you're just like, they're your consensus worst team. You said it in your power rankings. Like, this is without a doubt the worst team. Then you go and pick them.
You didn't add this. I didn't know about this twist, dude. I would do it if it wasn't for that.
It's nice. It's nice.
He's thirsty for the points.
Hey, hit on it. It's nice. I'm looking forward to this a lot. I'm trying to scope mine out strategically, and I just don't think that's because the Browns actually did all right. The run game was really well. Your boy Kareem Hunt, cheers, mate. Kind of went crazy a little bit. At least
more Nick Chubb, but yeah, fantasy-wise, Kareem Hunt did. I mean,
He's a receiving
The
back.
thing is, the Jets are not going to stop the Browns running game.
They
are not going to stop the Browns running game. And that's the
thing, though. It might be easier for them to do because.
I'm not saying I have faith in this.
Right.
No, I know.
The thing is, like, the Browns aren't going to be a great passing team.
No.
Well,
so
I mean, they weren't terrible though. They weren't terrible.
Considering like the rest of the NFL, I think they're like below the bottom half. I don't even think that's a question. Yeah. So, but even then, I mean, it's hard to stop two good running backs.
Take me to the promised land for one.
Yeah, week 2 again. He's starting.
Yep.
This one is
that confirmed he's in.
Yep.
Bucks and Saints.
This is tough. This
is division rival.
Dude, I'm gonna lose so bad this year.
Are we all ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I can't do it.
I
can't do it. I want to, but I can't do it.
This is the thing that interests me a lot because I looked at the point spread and the Buccaneers are only a 2.5 point favorite.
Yeah, that is weird. It is
that
weird.
in the back of my head is there's something that Vegas. I know there's something that Vegas wants. That knows that wants people to bet on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Didn't we find out last week though that the point spreads don't matter?
They don't matter, but like
they gave the Giants 7 points, and look what happened.
I mean, you're right, but a lot of times they're like incredibly accurate. But just the fact they think it's going to be a close game, whenever I feel like most people have the Buccaneers by quite a bit more.
I don't have them by quite a bit more. It's because if you look at the history of these two teams, every single game
just look at
so
last
close.
year.
I know.
Right.
Every
single
single
game
game is so close.
I think this is a revenge game for the Buccaneers and Brady. With how the Saints beat them twice last year, I think they have this one circled.
If the Saints were a 5.5 or more, would anybody else pick the Saints?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because I am on the fence.
Yeah,
I'd be more confident in that than the Jets and Browns one.
I got it. Like I said, I got to just stick with the team that I've been riding with all off season for now. That one's crazy. But like the Buccaneers,
stop riding, dude. You're gonna pop a tire.
Hey, look, a lot of field goals from Tampa Bay. It was all Leonard Fournette.
I know, but
and who knows what Chris Godwin's if he's even going to really play this.
I think that's part of their strategy, and they worked. They went down the field and kicked 4 field goals in a row.
Yeah,
that works.
You're right. I might be a fool, but I think that's going to be a low-scoring game.
Wow.
Okay.
I really do.
Dude, I think all the Buccaneers games are going to be low-scoring because I literally think that's part of their strategy. I think they just want to waste as much time as they possibly can on offense, get at least a field goal. I mean, if they're behind, then they're going to start dishing them out.
No turnover. Yeah.
They know they're
dominant.
Got
to get to that game.
What
Tom's got to get to Giselle, dude. He's got to get out of there.
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, oh, heck
clock,
yeah, bro.
I'll go.
Dude.
Wait, what? So we got
Giants,
Panthers.
Yeah. Giants are favored.
Giants are favored. What? Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Come on, drop these sticks.
Dude.
3, 2, 1.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm going Giants.
I'm going Panthers.
I'm going Giants.
This is just another bad team that I feel like just got incredibly hyped up. We seen this happen last year with the Giants. They pulled off a big upset against the team.
Yeah.
I just really liked how Saquon looked.
Yeah.
I did too. Because
I did too.
It's crazy because whenever he was healthy last year, he was playing and he was getting outran by the backup running back.
Mm-hmm. We didn't even get to see
He's exciting.
We didn't get to see half what C-Mac could do.
We
didn't get to see half what DJ Moore could do.
That's partially why I didn't pick him, is because I still don't think they're going to play C-Mac all that much.
No, I think he's going to.
They might have eased his way in first week. That's kind of what I'm counting on also.
Yeah,
I think he's going to see a bigger workload.
All right. Patriots and the Steelers.
That's a good storyline, though. The battle of the two running backs that have so much
healthy.
potential that can't stay healthy.
Yeah. All right, so Mac Jones is back.
Patriots are a favorite.
Out. Najee is
in.
He's in.
Okay.
Patriots are a favorite, and the Steelers are at home. And the Patriots look bad. And the Steelers won.
That's disrespect.
That is the only reason why I am picking Pittsburgh. I am picking Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
Right,
I'm picking.
These are these games.
I am not overlooking this by any means.
I'll say these are the games that the Steelers burn you on.
Yep.
It's just the ones in the back of your head that you're like, you're expecting it to happen.
Oh, yeah.
The Steelers are the team that play down to their competition. We talk about that all the time. Yeah. But Mac Jones shaken up. I mean, even if he's playing, I'm not convinced he's going to be 100% coming into Pittsburgh.
This is when I might have went with if we were doing it how we did last week, I might have went with the Patriots. I think this is going to be a very close game.
Yeah.
As do I. I do also.
Dude,
I really just think the fact that the Steelers are an underdog, that's like a spark right there. Yeah. They know they're an underdog.
It's at home. It is disrespectful, man.
There were clips going around showing how open some of our guys were last game.
Oh, I seen the Pickens
not
one.
Hitting them.
I seen the Pickens.
My goodness.
Anybody else see that?
But was he running for his life during those plays?
No,
he
wasn't.
Oh, God, that's
he
bad.
wasn't.
I
Mr.
pick it. Get in
Mitch Trubisky did miss Pickens on an 80-yard touchdown.
Yep. I didn't see that.
Downfield.
Did she even look in their
but
way?
he actually threw the ball away and it went over Pickens' head. So, but I don't want to knock Trubisky too much from that game.
He held his own.
He played better than I.
Ball over. That's all.
So y'all know that I'm the most down on Trubisky, and I thought he played all right.
There's been over, I think, 50 quarterbacks who have started Monday night's game, and he's the only one that hasn't thrown an interception.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but does that also say you're not throwing the ball downfield enough because the offense didn't move at all?
Moving on.
What's the next game here?
Colts and the Jags.
This one. This
is a revenge game.
The Colts should make this easy for us.
This would not get you an extra point if you pick the Jaguars.
I know, and that's surprising to me.
It is. Well, yeah, but then again, like we seen what happened with the Texans. So, and we seen what happened with the Jaguars last year with the Colts.
Yeah.
2-1.
I just can't.
I'm not confident in this one. I'm not confident.
I'm not really either, but dude, yeah, I can't be. I can't be. The Colts burned me last year so many times.
If this was a 5.5 point, I would have 100% picked Jacksonville.
It's in Jacksonville, man.
This is a tough one. I think after a couple of games, Matt Ryan will kind of get acclimated with everybody, and it'll be a more smooth sailing. But I don't think that's just going to come this upcoming week.
Yeah, it won't. And he didn't even have a terrible game either. That's kind of the crazy part.
Yeah.
All right, this is a tough one for me. I'm not going to lie.
Ravens.
This is a very tough one for me also.
What, dude?
He did it already.
I'm riding with the Fins, dude.
You know what, dude?
I believe in the Fins. I'm
Fins
riding
with
them.
a little bit of a wake-up call.
I'm not even that huge on the Ravens this year, but these are two teams
I like the Ravens defense, dude. T was going to get a little wake-up call on this one.
I tell you what, though, like if you're talking about defenses, the Dolphins have that team too. They got like
they stopped Lamar last year. They destroyed Lamar last year.
Yeah, Javon Holland, who we've been talking about last year, had a really good game. He's already chirping a little bit. Mm-hmm. These are two like good young defenses. They have a lot of really good young people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we might be talking about their defenses for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the Ravens slightly just because they're at home. I think it's a little bit more safe. But I'm not huge on the Ravens.
I just think it was one of those games where the Dolphins had that easy game against. I know it's a divisional game, but New England stinks in my opinion. So
hey, both teams that took a loss, Falcons and Rams.
All right, so you pick the Falcons. You get an extra point for sure.
We good?
I am ready.
2, 1.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Rams, especially because the Rams lost.
Yeah.
And
man, if they
it's 10.5 points too. That's just
you should get 2 points maybe.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If you pick maybe we should do that. If a team's over a 10-point underdog,
every 5 points is 2 points.
All right, we're gonna do that. If you ever pick a team that's a 10-point underdog, you would get 3 points.
You get 3 points, yeah.
Okay.
By switching that?
Not yet. Just no, because. The Rams are 0-1. Like, they need to win this game, really. So.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Seahawks and 49ers.
What is tough?
This is a tough one, dude.
I don't.
See, I am big on teams having, like, such a big emotional win that the next week they fall off. And that's what's going to happen.
I see, like, a lot of people are just I can't believe how I've heard a lot, like, in our Discord, there's a lot of people, like, you think the Seahawks are a playoff team? No.
No, that was such an emotional game and stuff. I think they're gonna. They're gonna stink it up.
I don't know.
It could be a more close game.
It's a divisional game.
It could be close.
It's an unknown game.
I don't like the way the Seahawks got the win, but I didn't like the way they played. So that's I don't. And it's vice versa for the. 49ers.
Is it true the Seahawks didn't score a point the whole second half? Is that real? Somebody in the Discord said that. I don't recall that or not.
Didn't they?
Because we were recording the top plays, and they still ended up winning.
Maybe.
I think that's possible. That's kind of crazy to think about.
Made so many mistakes. That was why they lost the game. That's why they lost that game.
No doubt.
Bengals, Cowboys.
You can get 2 points here.
Cowboys gives you a 2 for if anybody wants to go for it.
Cooper rush to the cup.
Yeah, no, I'm good. And again, an
Cowboys,
0-1 Bengals.
Oh man, your offense blows.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the Bengals again. I still think they're the best team in the AFC North, and being 0-1 and versus a backup quarterback. Yeah. It's early, but it's like one of those games like you gotta win it.
Dallas does have a good defense, and if they pressure Joe Burrow,
well, I was gonna say that's true. That is true because their defensive line can get after the quarterback.
Yeah.
You're definitely right. And then we also seen last year whenever the Steelers went up. Was it last year when they went up against a backup Cowboys quarterback, or was that 2 years ago?
Yeah. We barely won that one.
We barely won that one. So you never know. Nothing's ever a gimme, even though it
last year,
like it.
Last year we learned that the backup coming in doesn't mean they're going to lose.
No.
We've seen it with the Cardinals.
The Cardinals,
we've seen it with the Cowboys.
Say,
We've seen it with, I think, the Raiders maybe at some point.
I'm kind of talking myself. I'm not going to do it. But I'm kind of almost talking myself into it.
I know. I'm
just thinking about the Dallas defense. And I'm thinking, man, Steelers don't got an offense either, and they won. But Dallas doesn't have that. I mean, that Steelers defense performance was like a.
That was a really good defensive performance.
Okay, I'm sticking with it.
Hey, you have a lot of time to talk yourself into it.
Next up, we got the Broncos and the Texans. The Texans are a better team currently if you look at the record.
About half a game.
Oh, dang! This is plus 9.5.
Oh,
if this was plus 10, I would do it.
Wow, for an extra 2 points.
Does anybody want to give me a point 5 plus
0.5?
Broncos,
I kind of want to because I don't think it's going to happen. But
I am not convinced the Broncos are going to win this game.
Get an extra point.
No, because they're plus 9.5. I would take it for if y'all was getting 3 points, but you guys aren't.
3? Not even 2? 3?
No, you get the bonus 2 bonus points on top of the
I thought you meant bonus 3.
So I'm just going to pick the Broncos. I don't look past this game. I'm looking past it. Don't look past it.
I'm looking past it.
Don't look past it. I mean, it was the Colts that they stuck with. I think the Colts are better than the Broncos in my opinion.
Well,
yeah.
So if they could do that, but then again, did they give it all? They're all in week 1.
Mm-hmm.
This game, interesting.
I should probably also stop talking trash on Davis Mills a little bit because
if you believe it,
he actually has been playing all right.
Yeah.
Like statistically, maybe not the most as far as passing yards goes and all that, but
he's solid. He's
solid.
not
You
great.
could get an extra point with this one. Wow.
This one is interesting.
Cardinals get you an extra
really
point.
Stink, man, for that.
Man,
It's kind of crazy because they versus the Chiefs, who like you think's the best team.
That's what I'm saying. To go
we
5
have
and
them as a
half,
consensus
5.5's a bit much, dude. That's kind of disrespectful.
That is pretty disrespectful.
All right, I still don't. 3.
I'm ready. 3,
2, 1. I'm still not doing.
Wow, nobody picked the Cardinals.
I'm still not.
I was actually trying to bait somebody into that a little bit. I
don't know. I don't think they're gonna win.
Huh?
That's rude.
Who the heck is going to stop Devontae Adams on the Cardinals in the Cardinals secondary? Like Byron Murphy, isn't he like 5'10"? He has no chance. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with being that height?
I'm sorry. Kyler Murray's going to be running for his life.
But if Derek Carr keeps missing them,
that's true. That's true. That is true.
Say, wide open.
It's one
I was
guy.
just impressed with how good Josh Jacobs ran.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I was expecting who's the rookie?
White,
Zaire White.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to get like, throw him in the mix.
I know they said they didn't like Josh Jacobs, but I kind of stopped that. Well, I'm not saying I do believe in him, but the team, because they got rid of Kenyon Drake, and that was weird to me.
Yeah. And I thought a lot of that had to do with the draft.
That made me think that they did like Josh Jacobs.
But the thing was, though, they put him in the first week of preseason.
Yeah,
they put him in the first quarter of the first week of preseason.
Yeah, that was weird.
That is
I
just
know, but
so...
they still had Kenyon Drake at that time, too.
Yeah.
Maybe they were testing 2 out and saying which one we're going to cut. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, they're not cutting Josh Jacobs.
Packers, Bears. That is another plus 9.5.
This is one
plus
worth. If it was
9.5.
10, I would consider.
This is another one that if it was plus 10, maybe.
But you want to talk about an emotional game with the 49ers, Packers.
Let's go
I'll give it
Packers.
to you.
Let's go Packers,
I'll give
baby.
it to you.
I don't know. This one could go either way.
Could, but I don't think that low, the Packers.
Yeah,
Go
no, I
Pack,
get it.
go.
But Aaron Rodgers
I think low of them, but not
owns
that
them.
low.
Yeah, you're gonna really find out if Aaron Rodgers owns them this game. I'll tell you
Dude, there's
that
so
much.
many plus 9.5. This is another plus 9.5
Dude,
for the
this
Titans.
This game.
No, man. If they were plus 10s and we got the extra bonus point, then it makes me think.
I want to pick Tennessee.
Go ahead, dude.
So
Dude, it's actually a game if I was
bad.
betting on. I actually don't mind Tennessee plus 9.5.
I don't either, but I still think
I don't love it because Buffalo played incredible, and Buffalo's amazing.
last year-
Exactly.
Last year, I take Tennessee hands down.
Wow.
This
Hands
year,
down. Well,
I'll
yeah,
take
because
the
Buffalo-
way Buffalo played Week 1, I think there's no way that Tennessee.
Right.
beats
But that's
them.
the thing,
I think
like,
Tennessee does blow, so I can't pick them.
that's what I think too. I'm not big at all on Tennessee, but like you're saying though, Buffalo's not going to be able to win by 14, 10 points every single game.
They're going to have a game.
There's going to be close.
Be like, wow, what happened?
Oh yeah,
it
100%,
always happens.
100%.
I can't wait for this game.
This is
I
a good
cannot
one.
wait
This
for
is a
this
good
game.
one.
The 2 games are on
fun.
Thursday. The solo games Thursday and Monday night.
Well, there's
both
2 on
great
Monday
games.
now.
Oh yeah, what
on
was?
solo.
Was that the Bills
Tennessee
one?
and Bucks.
Bills,
Okay,
yeah, Bills
okay.
and Titans.
Hey, they're doing it right. Kind of. I don't know how.
Dang.
No, 7-6. They overlap.
Eagles are the favorite.
In Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, which makes sense if it's in
This is
Philadelphia.
tough.
Dude, I cannot wait for this game. This should be the highest scoring game of the week.
3, 2, 1.
I'm riding my Vikings, baby.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna ride the Vikings
Wow.
with you too.
Oh, nobody picked the Eagles.
I don't believe in the Eagles as much.
We've had a lot of similar picks. I'm not confident. In
I
this
do
one.
like the Eagles, but I like Vikings are my team this year, so.
Dang, these are some
good
tough
ones in there.
picks. These are
Let's
some
throw
tough
Frank's picks down below right here. Again, the loser will be wearing a dress. If Frank loses and he's not like recording this video with us, then he's gonna have to wear a dress throughout the full 1 o'clock games.
Sure, yeah.
And we'll get video
film it.
footage of it.
We'll
We'll get
film
video
it.
footage.
We'll post a vlog of week 2, us watching the games, our reactions. But I'm excited for these new roles, dude.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
Go Jets.
Give us forfeits like this.
Yes.
Preferably. I don't know. There could be some slabs. We don't want to do all slabs. We want it to be different. Be creative with. We can eat stuff if you want us to eat stuff. Wear stuff. We could face paint. Yeah.
Give ideas, bro.
Be creative.
All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Subscribe.